John Eichelsheim for Boating New Zealand magazine. Today we're on the new Beneteau GT40 Grand Turismo. So Beneteau market this boat as a sports boat, and it really is quite a sporty proposition to drive. Now the steering is just finger light, it's amazingly light and really responsive as well. They have a special hull with this particular model, and it has sort of air vents that carry air. They push air actually underneath the hull to give it a cushioned ride, and the ride is very soft, but it also gives it a little bit of extra speed. This boat will actually do 35 knots flat out, and it can cruise anywhere between 25 and 30 knots quite happily. Other things I like about it, Volvo Penta trim tabs. It's got an automatic function, takes all of the thought about where you need to set the tabs. And although this is a stern drive vessel, 300 horsepower Volvo's in it, it also has the joystick control. With the combination of the joystick control and the bow thruster, handling the boat is really pretty darn easy. So this is the sort of the aft deck of the GT. Can't really call it a saloon, but it's a very sort of social place to be. It's designed exactly for that. It's for entertaining. It's got really good communication with the swim platform. We've actually got an electric swim platform on the back of this boat. Little drop-down table here. Again, it can become a big sun lounging area if that's what you'd like. We've got the drop-in curtains up at the moment. We've just had a bit of a rain shower come in, but these can be taken down, and again it makes this a very open space with the electric roof rolled back. You've got really good ventilation on a hot summer's day. On a cold winter's day, on the other hand, we've got diesel heating, so this is all nice and toasty warm. So we've come down below through the companionway, nice wide companionway, and here we are. I guess you could call this sort of the lounge area. Lots of light coming in from this window up above. That's the sliding sort of hatchway that closes off. You've got a nice sort of social seating area here. This is where you'd sit down to dine. You can drop this table down. It's got squabs. This becomes another double berth. Quite a bit of storage around the sides, and a good sized galley. I mean, this isn't a huge boat. This is a good workable galley. There's plenty of storage. We've got places for the coffee maker and things like that in behind. There's a fridge obviously under the bench, a decent sized fridge. You can always add extra refrigeration. In fact, this boat has a place where you can slide in a big chili bin or a Waco fridge or something like that. So quite practical, nicely done, little bin there for your rubbish. All the surfaces are easy clean. These are all moulded surfaces. Everything is easy to keep looking good, and they should age very well. So we're in the forward cabin now, which I guess you'd call the master. It's got a decent sized island berth here. A real feeling of light in here actually. It's not just the decor, but the fact you've got plenty of light flooding in from the side windows, also from the hatch above, and of course at night time we've got blinds to close everything off so it's nice and dark. Another nice thing about down here is that the diesel heater is really going to work today. It's a cold day today and it's nice and toasty warm. So nice practical heads area. There's a little vanity in there, some storage underneath the bench, a toilet of course, and a shower. So now we're in the vessel's second cabin. This is a full beam cabin. It's actually quite cleverly done. It's laid out with two single beds, but it has the option of infill squams, which turns it into a really good sized double. Quite a bit of storage. It extends all the way out to the sides, either side, and you've got lockers as well. Although this comes in underneath the sole, it does feel quite spacious. So this is a pretty versatile vessel, and it's got places where you can just relax and enjoy the sunshine. This is a really big sun lounging area. You've got this rather, simple but very useful reclining back. If you want to catch a few rays, this is the place to come. A fairly functional anchoring system here. We've got a stainless steel ultra anchor, a Lumar winch, and that can be operated either from the bow here or from the helm station. So we're out on the swim platform now. It's a nice wide platform. This is also an electric platform, so if you want to get your tender in easily, it's an easy thing to do. Getting on and off the platform and into the water is also easy. Now 36 degrees have added a few things for Kiwis, because we are all Kiwis here. We've got a bait table, and on the other side we have a barbecue, and that is also it's actually plumbed in. They have a bayonet fitting, and that attaches to the gas bottle, the gas lockers here in the aft quarter of the boat. So that's Beneteau's GT40 Grand Turismo. It's a really versatile vessel. It's a sporty vessel. It's easy to manage, and I think it would be something that Kiwis are going to be very, very interested in. John Eichelsheim from Boating New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to our channel.